Hello Muggies! Today's look is a Kim Kardashian inspired one that you guys had voted for on the Makeup Geek site, and it is Kim's look from her Las Vegas photo shoot, and this is what it looks like. But the best part of this tutorial today is I'm not going to use the products that Mario, the makeup artist, used on Kim. I'm going to use budget items that are inexpensive and that you can find at just about any store. Now, as you can tell, the difference between this eyebrow and this one's quite a bit thinner, and Kim's eyebrows are fairly thick, so I need to fill these in. What you're going to do is take an angled liner brush like this one, and this is a Smashbox brush. I like it because the bristles are a little bit thicker here, but just anything that's short and angled will work. You want to take an eyeshadow that's a couple shades lighter than your natural brow. So see, about mine are almost black, so I'm going to go in with probably about this color here. If you're a blonde or a redhead, you want to go with something just a shade or two darker. So go ahead and take that brush and that eyeshadow, and you want to make sure it's not shimmering because then it'll look odd. And all you're going to do is do short strokes and just fill this in wherever there's bald spots. I know that sounds really bad. Bald spots. Wherever it's a little empty. Keep filling that in. And don't forget the tail here. I'm going to go a little bit thicker out here too because that's what I noticed for Kim's look. So all you have to do is just keep brushing that straight out like this. Once you feel you have everything filled in with the powder, and if there's any spots that are still left or if you want to thicken them, take an eyebrow pencil. And the one I'm using today is by MAC, and it's called Lingering, and it's just a brown color that's close to the powder that I was using. So again, if you have lighter brows, go with something a little bit lighter, but just any sort of pencil. And all I'm going to do is do short strokes and fill in where I think it needs it. And then if you want to thicken it, you can always do that too. And just pretty much you're just going to draw in the brow, but do those short strokes so it looks natural. If your eyebrows are unruly or a little bit stubborn, you can always set them with a gel, and I'm using Anastasia Brow Gel. Max Factor has a good one. There's several companies that have a clear brow gel, and it's basically a mascara one and just a little bit of clear, it's almost like a mousse type, not mousse, but you know, like hair gel. It's pretty much what it is. And all you're going to do is just brush it lightly in and then let it dry, and it sets the brows. So before putting on your eyeshadow, you'll always want to prep it with some sort of primer. And this is the one thing that I'll say that you really should invest your money in, is a good eyeshadow primer. And the one I'm using today is Urban Decay's Primer Potion. It comes in a bottle like this. Just put a little bit here on your eye, and then take a finger and just kind of spread it around so you get a nice even coat. So the eyeshadows I'm using today are really inexpensive, and you can find this palette at coastalscents.com or on eBay, and it's the 88 palette, and it looks like this. And it's the 88 Warm palette, I'm sorry. I think I just had one that fell out. Anyways, I'm going to go in with the lightest silver color, and that's the second row in right here. And don't forget to check out the side link. I'll have a picture of the palette with the one circled that I actually used. So take your flat stiff brush and that palest light silver color, and you're going to pack this on. Don't swipe it, just pack it all over the lid. And I'm going to come in here towards the tear duct a little bit and sweep it up some, just to kind of brighten the eyes. Then using that exact same brush, I'm going to go in with kind of a coppery color. I'm going to use this one right here. And it's just a nice medium kind of coppery brown color. And I'm just going to sweep it a little bit on the outer part of the eye out here. And just feather it in towards the silver. Try not to go past the halfway point on your eye. I'm going in with a dark brown color, and it's this one right here. And I'm going to take just the tip of the brush and dip it in there. I don't want to dip the whole brush, just the tip of it. Then I'm going to flip it upside down, and I'm going to go here in the crease and pretty much just draw a line right there in the crease going all the way in. Just like that. And then start slowly and gently sweeping it up. So you should have something that looks like this so far. Take a fluffy dome brush and I'm just going to blend right above that color and soften the edges a bit. Just doing windshield wiper motions like this and small circle motions. And then you can take a color that's close to your skin tone. So I'm going to take about the second or third one down here, just a creamy color. Same brush, this is a Revlon brush, and I'll have everything listed in that on the site, makeupgeek.com. I'm putting this just right here under the highest point of the arch and blending it out to soften that color. If you feel that you've lost a little bit of the silver color from blending, just take that flat brush again, wipe it off really well, and just pick up some more of that really pale silver and pack it again on the lid. And that can happen sometimes when you blend, so I always like to just touch up the lid whenever I have, you know, dark colors that are going against it. So just pack that on. And it kind of freshens it up a little bit. Makes it more vivid. Then I'm going to switch to a small crease brush, and this is by Essence of Beauty. You can get these at CVS. If not, we sell these in the store, but it's a very small rounded brush. I'm going to take a shimmery white color, and that's this one right here, second or third row in, second one down, and again I'll have these circled on the site so you guys can see what I'm using. All I'm going to do is put a little bit here. See that pop of light color? It makes the eyes open up a bit. I'm going to come down here in the tear duct, then go back with that bigger fluffy brush and just kind of blend it out a little bit. And it pops the eyes. Now for the lower lash line, what I'm going to do is take the other part of that Essence of Beauty brush set, and it's a very small dome brush, and I'm going in with a nice warm brown color, and that's this one right here. So take that and we're just going to smudge it under the lower lash line, very close to the lashes. I want to keep it fairly soft under here, because from Kim's picture it doesn't look like it's too harsh down there. And I'm going to go in right about in there, just with that nice warm brown. Now for the upper lash line, I'm going to use a black pencil, and you guys can use whichever kind you want, but I'm using Urban Decay's 24/7. Do you see how much I like it? Look how short that is. But all you're going to do is pull in the eye just a little bit and smudge this pencil all along the upper lash line, and stop right about in here where your natural lashes stop. And as you go out, you're going to make it a little bit thicker to lift the eye. Then all I need to do is apply my false lashes, and the ones that match perfectly to the look that Kim has are the Ardell 102 Demis, and they look like this. So I'm going to go ahead and apply those with my Duo Lash Adhesive. If you guys need to figure out how to apply false eyelashes, I do have a tutorial for that, so go ahead and look for that. I'm going to apply these, come back, and we'll do the rest of the face. To contour the cheeks, I'm going to use Physician Formula bronzer. It's the Mosaic one, and this is in Warm Beige Light Bronzer because I'm pale. You see how it has two different colors here? I'm going to take some sort of small round face brush. I'm going to pick up this darker color here, and that's going to be my contour color. And it works really good because it's nice and matte. You don't want anything shimmery. I'm going to suck in the cheeks, and all you're going to do is create a line about like this that follows your jawline, and just sweep it under there. Do the same thing with the other side. Just like that. And if you feel you need to buff it out, if it's too dark, just take some sort of kabuki brush of some sort, and many different companies sell these. Just buff it out lightly. Then you can apply your blush, and I love using an angled blush brush like this. This is a MAC brush, but Essence of Beauty has some that are really good also. I'm using NYX's blush in Peach, and it's a really, even though it says peach, it's actually a very nice pinky color. And again, this is matte. Just take your fluffy angled brush, dab the excess on your hand so you don't get too much. You're going to put it right here on the circles of your cheek. The apples, right here. Just put a little bit of that, and then start to blend it back, but get most of the color right here. And you're going to kind of join it with the bronzer that you contoured with. Just apply a nice even coat of that. And again, if you feel it's too strong, take your kabuki brush and kind of blend that out. Now to get that beautiful glow, I like using a cream product. Now I know this is a more expensive one, but I haven't found anything inexpensive yet. But basically it's Max Cream Color Base in Pearl. Can't talk. If you find any sort of creamy base that's close to your skin tone, a little bit lighter and has a little shimmer to it, it'll be great. Take your ring finger and pick up just a little bit of this because it is pretty potent. And you're just going to dab this on the top of the cheekbone, just like that. And then using that ring finger, you just start to dab it and blend it out, and it gives you this really beautiful glow. Now if you're medium skin tone and you want to use a matte cream color base, use Hush. If you're dark, use Improper Copper, because you don't want something too light or else it looks really, really fake. And that gives you that beautiful glow. So let's get those beautiful light pink lips that Kim seems to be famous for. I'm using NYX's Lip Liner in Flower, and it's a very, very pale pink color. What I'm going to do is just line my lips. Start with your Cupid's bow first, and then do short strokes and connect to the rest of your lip. Now since my lips are pretty pigmented, I want to kind of lighten them a little bit, so I'm going to use NYX's Round Lipstick in Circe. And it's just a nice beige color. What I'm going to do is just take my ring finger. Don't do this if you're doing it on a client, just on yourself, because you're going to get your grubby fingers in your lipstick. Take some on your finger and pick up just a little bit of product, and you're just going to dab this all over the lips. And what this is going to do is just blank them out a little bit and make them a little bit lighter. If you feel like they really are dark and you really want them to be beige color, then you can go ahead and apply as normal. That'll work, but just want to lighten them out. You could also use concealer if you want. That'll work. Okay, the lip gloss I'm going to use is by NYX also, and it's Chandelier, and it's the Mega Shine Lip Gloss. We do have these in stock too if you want them. It's a really pretty light pink, but as you can tell, see, it has a little shimmer to it, which is nice. So I'm going to pick up some of that and just coat the lips. Get a nice glow, and it really plumps up the lips because it has that sparkle to it, which is really pretty. Another good one that's pretty close to Kim's look is Beige and Natural. Those are some other good ones that you can try. So that pretty much completes the look. So this is what I came up with. And again, you guys don't have to do celebrity looks using, really expensive products. You can use drugstore products, things that are just cheap and more affordable. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed that. I had fun doing it. I feel really sexy, very glamorous. It'd be great for a night out on a hot date. So thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to click on the side link here to have the list of everything I used, and I will also list everything that Mario used on Kim's actual look, so you can have both to kind of compare. So thanks again, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.